Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to episode number 7. It's too early for me to be forgetting episode numbers of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Last episode, really good. If you didn't watch it, I'd go back and take a peek. I mean, not super cool from like a synergy perspective, except for at the end. We did kind of pog off there at the end once we hit the void, spoiler alert. But just a pretty powerful run, all things considered, and we were able to knock out most of Bethany's post-it note. There's only 2 more things we need to bring her into parity with the other characters we've got done so far. I do need to play the Lost soon. My friend Joji's been begging me. He said, you gotta play the Lost soon. Something has changed, I assume. And he said, but you need... Wait, what's the Eternal D6? I'm gonna assume that's a portion of it. You need to play the Lost soon, and I need your live reaction to it. So we'll be doing that eventually. Today, though, I think I said at the end of the last episode, the plan for today was going to be... My hair's jacked today, I apologize. Plan today was going to be to try to knock off Greedier Mode. We need Greedier Mode and Hush. Hush stinks now. He's very unfun. I mean, he stunk before, but he's even harder now, so I don't really want to do Hush. To be fair, I don't really want to do Greedier Mode either. I also just haven't played Greedier Mode in so long. It has been a ridiculous amount of time since I've played Greedier Mode. It's a shame. I think it's actually kind of a fun mode. I like the concept of it. The thing that stinks about it, if anything, I would say, I think these are both pretty bad. I think these are both fairly bad. For Bethany, at the very least. It's cool that we got to go in here. I mean, we may as well take... Rosaries of Tears up now! No longer bad! Oh, baby! Okay. That's awesome. I mean, the Spirit Hearts are obviously great. We're going to get some extra fires along with us. And it's a Tears up. That's pretty sick. Anyway, yeah, I think that Greed Mode and Greedier Mode, I guess, to some extent, are both interesting. Where's my money? There it is. Are both interesting game modes in their own right, so I'll give them credit for that. There's too much happening on my screen right now already, and we're only on like the 3rd wave, so we may need to think about what we're doing here on planet Earth. If you don't get a DPS upgrade in your first item room, I typically just hold R on these bad boys because it gets a little too crazy. Okay, this is a button pressing situation. Main problem right now is I can't get to the button. Okay, we're gonna be fine with where we stand. I changed my mind. I dislike this mode quite a bit. It's an interesting concept to do this like wave-based thing where you have to buy your upgrades. It can be kind of cool, and it was very cool when it first came out. But it's almost like when your favorite band comes out with a new single or something. I didn't even get enough money for a key, which is really obnoxious. So we're gonna do this just one time. Just one time. Oh my gosh, and with all of like the new boosted shot speed on all of the enemies, this strikes me as just impossible now. This strikes me as basically impossible now, but we'll do our best. We're gonna try our best. Hopefully we can get a decent item in the item room. It's kind of like when your favorite band comes out with a new single and you spin it on your Spotify like 800 times in a row, and then you just kind of get sick of it. Except in this case, it wasn't like I played it that many times out of my own goodwill and choice. I played it that many times because I needed to complete all the post-it notes. So it was more like I was being held hostage in a room, like Daryl Dixon in The Walking Dead, and had to listen to it on You're on Easy Street 10 million times. You get a little tired of it after a while, unfortunately. Okay. Finger is fine. It's, I guess, kind of like a pseudo piercing shot, so it's kind of an orbital kind of piercing shot-esque, so like not awful, and has certainly increased our DPS here. As you can see, we can actually like kill stuff faster than I'm dying, so that's good news. I do think we will probably still lose this run, and that's okay. Greedier modes. Excuse me, there was an invisible fly around here somewhere. Greedier mode tends to be a little quicker, a little faster. Am I really prepared to fight 2 bosses with a single HP? Not really, but that's the hand I've been dealt. Yeah, these runs go a little quicker, so if we got to try to squeeze multiple into a single run, that's fine. How am I doing so much damage? Is that the finger? Does the finger slap now? I mean, I thought the finger was okay before. Okay, don't die. Don't die. He's alive! Okay, I thought for sure he died. I thought I heard the sound of us killing him, but unfortunately that was not the case. Okay, again, you kind of just have to... I'm not gonna just hold R here. We got a damage down. I'm not gonna just hold R here until we get, like, Magic Mushroom in the first room. You gotta... For one of these runs, in my opinion, to even have a chance at greatness... You need some sort of start. The game has to give you something. You need, oops. You need something from the game to get you started here. This is more just to save your guys' time than anything. Okay, we'll take a tears upgrade. This is more to save your guys' time, blood, sweat, and tears, etc. than anything because, well, it'll get really annoying just watching me die over and over. Good use of a heart. I think we'll probably die here as well, but that's okay. We'll try our best. Really just trying to make it to 5 cents. If you can make it to 5 cents, you're good. What is our ideal? I mean, I will be honest with you. Hello. I'll be honest with you. Old strategy for me in greedier mode was reroll until you get Magic Mush. I'm not saying you need an item that's that good to win greedier mode, because that's untrue. You could just play better forehead. But I will say that sometimes it felt like... sometimes it felt like you basically needed Magic Mush to at least get the run off the ground. Evil range and shot speed, not really what I'm looking for. Not really what I'm looking for, thank you though. Or if you can get like a, man, not getting double plays on this guy really stinks now. Not getting double plays on that guy really stinks now. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hold on. We're gonna get, there we go. Dolly's a great item. Dolly is a good item. We will take that sweet tears up, little HP if we decide we need it in here. I would still love, sometimes you can get lucky and a key will just drop in here. What the heck are you? Is this like a new Zodiac, is that the new symbol for Zodiac? Looking extra fresh. Ace of Spades means we can turn everything in here into a key, which I would like to do. Yeah, I think I would like to do that. Go ahead and grant me your key. It's going to give us access to our item room, which contains a bad item. It contains a bad item that I have chosen to take anyway because I'm feeling a little dangerous. Hey, maybe they reworked it. Maybe it doesn't explode anymore. Maybe it doesn't blow up in your face. Maybe they've reworked Fire Mine so that it I haven't heard a single explosion yet. If it just inflicts burning, if it just does some nice burning damage, then it's just a sweet DPS upgrade like Poison Tears or something. Nope, I heard an explosion. We are not safe. I believe I heard an explosion, and I believe that we are no longer safe. That's okay. We got a run going here. This is a decent run. At least from a starting point. Again, does it make me a little bit of a baby to just restart until you get a decent start? Yeah, but also it's like... It's a lot harder to get these runs. A run in a regular Isaac mode... Getting bad items for the beginning portion of the game doesn't matter to an extreme degree. Your run can change pretty quickly. The problem with not getting a good item to start in greedier mode is, again, your run will just never get off the ground because you'll die. You're just gonna die during the first couple of waves, and it's a rich get richer situation because so the weaker you are, thanks for 14 cents by the way, I can buy a whole bunch with that. The weaker you are. The more... Is there a red heart in one of these rooms? Yes, I think I'll go ahead and top off. The weaker you are, the more you have to press the button, which means the more damage you take. It also means the less money you're going to have, because I think you get more money the more consecutive rooms you do in a row. The more you press the button, the less money you're going to have to make your run better in the future. hence making it even harder for you to exceed. You're already having a tough time. This guy charges 4 times, I'm pretty sure. Thank you, Firemine, for doing some pretty good stuff for us here. Yeah, you just end up so far. Whoa, that was 4. I mean 5. You end up so far behind the 8 ball that it's just not even worth it in my personal opinion. So that's why I've chosen not to do anything about it. Thankfully, this seems to be a decent run. This seems to be a decent run. There's no items I want on this floor. Hello. I would like to kill the small baby. Wow, you have increased shot speed too. Very fun. Very fun, enjoyable even. I would like to kill the small children first. Hello. Things you can say in Isaac that you probably shouldn't say in your day-to-day life, or you will end up on an FBI watch list. Okay, 1 child defeated. Would love to get that 2nd child defeated. That's okay. We can handle one of these guys. And then we're going to get a sweet deal with the angel because Bethany gets those for some reason. Reasons I have not quite understood yet, but it's just how the character works maybe. Perhaps. Maybe it's Book of Virtues. Could be another side effect of Book of Virtues. All right. Angel, that smells horrible. So this item over here to the left is pretty cool. Gives piercing shots. It's definitely the right play. But the middle item is new. Do you take an item that you know is good, or do you take a new middle item? I think you got to take the new item. Urn of Souls, unleash their sorrow. Yo, our is this just in a... Okay, I've maxed out on the number of fires, but is this just an amazing synergy with Book of Virtues? Unless I'm like secretly destroying my luck stat in the background or something. It seems to just be infinite of these bad boys, and some of them are shooting blue fires, which do a lot of damage. Whoa, and it collects souls. And what happens when I unleash them? Nothing. All right, I'm glad I picked up the new item. Deep in my heart, I wanted to pick up, I can't remember what that, it's called, like eucalyptus or something. I wanted to pick that up deep down, somewhere deep in my heart. Tier size and range up. Somewhere deep in my heart, I wanted to pick up that new. But I chose not to. I hear a key. It's a key, but it's stuck behind a thing, so that's not very good for us. Mini mush, not really what I'm looking for either. I mean, this is fine. Now, we want to make sure we don't die, so... I want to make sure we don't die. Do you take the tears up? Do you take the spirit heart for protection? I think you take the tears up. You get a little greedy here. Okay. Yeah, I like what we're doing. We are collecting souls. Okay. So, whatever it is we're doing, we are very powerful. And I'm happy about that. This is a really strong run. Oh, I can breathe fire like Bowser. Okay, so I collect souls, and the souls allow me to breathe fire. I'm assuming the more souls I get, the more powerful the breathing of the fire is. But at the very... I mean, the thing that matters the most... the fire breathing is cool and all. Don't get me wrong. But the best part of this item, I seem to be maxed out at 20. It's pretty cool, though. I gotta give it credit. It's pretty cool. And I imagine it melts bosses. We will try for sure. But the coolest part of this is that I can just mash the spacebar item and have infinite little ghosties following me at all times. Okay, this probably isn't a great enemy to see the melting potential. Hold on, give me another boss fight. Okay, now melt him. I don't know about the melting potential, but it does seem pretty good. This is, I mean, the strongest portion of this is the small blue flames we're firing out everywhere. This is awesome. I am enjoying this run. It does move us backwards, which I'm not a huge fan of. Kind of like, at least it seemed like it was moving me backwards. Kind of like Mega. Kind of like Mega Breath thing, which again, I'm not the biggest fan of, but I can't really complain. This seems like like one of the greatest synergies ever created, to be honest with you. I mean, I got no keys, so I can't do anything in here. We'll take Miter, which I also think does nothing for us, since Spirit Hearts don't do anything for us, because I can just use my spacebar item infinitely. Do we want a syringe? Do I want a syringe? Not particularly. I think I'll just head down to the next floor. Maybe... I don't really want to peep Curse Room either. Like, why... This run seems fine. Why do anything that could potentially put it in a potentially harrowing place? I have a great question. I don't have an answer for you. Okay, the free HP. Appreciated. The new filter atop the dank depths. Not appreciated. I don't like that trinket. Booster pack. Let's go tomato sauce. Okay. Okay, I think tomato sauce is pretty good. Now, I would love an HP upgrade because we need some HP upgrades if we're going to have a chance against... Okay. I was going to say, that guy's got to get taken care of. Come on, Tomato Man. Eat him up, eat him up, eat him up, up, eat him up, eat him up, eat him up, up. Come on now, got to get this guy taken care of. He's been around for much too long. Thank you. That guy's got to go. He was causing issues. Yeah, this is sick. This is, I mean, is it too early to say that it's definitely a win? Yes, because the greed fight... The greed fight is insanity. Very difficult. Wow, okay. I mean, thanks for just, like, spawning there. Very cool, Kanye, but... Yeah, it's too early to say that it's just a victory. I would be silly to say such a thing. However, our soul flames do be doing a whole bunch of damage. It's a little weird to use. There is a slight degree of knockback, like I was saying, similar to Mega Breath or I can't remember the name of that item. It's Mega something. There's a little bit of knockback associated with it, so you it's almost like the if you ever use the jet engine in Enter the Gungeon, it pushes you back a little bit, kind of like the jet engine in Enter the Gungeon. It's a little weird in that regard, and I've used it all up, unfortunately. Okay, go ahead and close it up. Go ahead and close it up. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, I don't know if, like, from an offensive perspective, it's... Clearly, the blue fire, using the spacebar is not what's sending this run to the stratosphere right now. It's the fact that I can just have infinite of these things surrounding me that is sending this run to the stratosphere, and I'm appreciative of that. What do you got here? Not very nice. Not very nice. Deals with the devil, not really what we're looking for. We do have 41 cents, though. Would we like to spend it? I mean, I would, but probably not on this particular floor because, you know, if I buy a bomb, which I cannot, never mind. I was gonna say we could re-roll a little bit. Let's do a couple re-rolls. Dreamcatcher, I didn't really understand what you did in a previous... We had you on a previous run, and I think I was happy that you were there, but I don't remember what you did. Our tiers are already pretty good. I don't think we need Squeezy. The D4 is silly. My run is too good. I can't. I'm sorry. Okay, meat is kind of what I'm looking for here. A little bit of HP up. That's what I'm looking for. Luck key doesn't really do anything for me, so I think we just head down now to the next floor. I think we head down to the womb floor. Happy with where we are. Could definitely still use some HP protection in case we take damage, but I'm happy with what we're doing right now. Opening that could be worth it. In fact, it probably is. Does it do a full heart down here? It does a half heart. Gave us 1 single penny. Yeah, nothing I'm really looking for here, unfortunately. We're going to hope for a reroll machine on the next floor, I think, because this floor is not really doing it for me. Brother Bobby also not really doing it for me. PJs would be sick. It's cool that it healed me up. I appreciate PJs for healing me up. Please get absolutely flambe throwered. Please get absolutely flambaded. Alright, yeah. I mean, it's still good. It's basically going to come down to, and it's a shame because I haven't done the greed fight, the ultra greed fight, in such a long time. But I do think this run is more or less going to come down to, wow. I do think the run is more or less going to come down to, can I remember Ultra Greed's patterns enough to not get absolutely murdered by him? Go ahead and make, just making sure I'm completely topped up on all these things, since there's, again, no penalty for doing so. I can't believe it. Keep it going. Boss fights, don't care too much. These guys can be obnoxious. Just be cautious with them. Firemind is still going to cause us some issues, as you can see. That's, there is at least a slight amount of regret. Okay, there is a larger than slight amount of regret for picking up that particular item. I wouldn't lie to you. I can't remember. If I leave this room, can I no longer press the button? I think that's the case, so I think we just got to go for this. Okay, just start sending fires out at her. Dude, it blocks bullets too. I mean, like, it's just very good all around. Thank you. A deal with the angels, exactly what I'm looking for. Save me, please. Is that a new animation for Sacred Heart? Immaculate Heart. Halo of Tears. Oh, that seems really bad with Firemind. It was an HP up, so I'm happy about that. Not only was it HP up, but it healed us to full as well. That seems really bad with Firemind because I am going to be blowing myself up constantly. Seems like a constant blowing up kind of situation. So that's not great. The consumables are, though. Thank you. Think we're good to head down to the next floor, which I believe is our final floor? No. Maybe. I can't. Nope, we got 2 more. 2 more floors. First is the shoal floor. What do you got for me in said item room? All right. We are 1 familiar away from conjoined. Tears up. I don't think my tears can go any higher. I lied to you. They absolutely can. Yeah, this Halo item's going to be... You did what? What happened over here? No idea. A lot of battery charges, though. It's the D20. Can you still break the game with it? Okay, we're gonna test if you can still break the game. No, don't take my monies. It's been so long since I've played greedier mode, I don't necessarily remember. It's been so long since I've played greedier mode that I don't necessarily remember how you do it, but I remember part of the goal is to pick up as little money as possible. Okay, that guy's got to go. Which, yeah, I just picked up all of it. It's a little tough when there's... like, explosions happening and the money is just, like, scattering the floor. It's pretty often going to run into your dodging lanes. Oh, these guys are dropping money, though. Okay, leave as much money on the ground as possible. I'm sure they fixed it, because the D20 was just an instantaneous greed win. So I'm sure they fixed it. But I kind of feel like we got to do our due diligence and check. Because maybe they forgot. In the 4 years they were working on this, maybe they just happened to forget. I think it's unlikely. Thank you for blowing me up. Appreciate it. Very nice of you. I think it's unlikely they forgot, but they could have. Another deal with the angel. Great stuff. Yeah, the temporary invincibility could be clutch, but that last one might give us conjoined. The question is, do we really want more bullets on the screen right now? We already have a lot of explosions happening. I think a defensive item is actually smarter for us. It's also going to give us the Seraphim transformation, which doesn't do much for me. Tower card. Okay, we're going to try this. We're going to try this. So now we have this, and the question is... That's, yeah, that's, cool. Okay, funny joke. Very, very funny. Okay, so they... Yeah, that's cool. So they seem to have changed the mechanic, in case you were wondering. The D20 no longer rerolls the money on the ground of the greed floor. It instead just loses it all. It just vanishes. Yeah, like that. That's good, fun. That's very fun. Enjoy that one. Thanks, guys. Okay, so unfortunately, that just cost me not only 15 cents to buy the D20, but it cost me however much money was on the ground, which was probably another 20 cents. So did that just blow up in one bomb? That was very rude of you. So that's an issue. That's going to be a concern for me that I would say going forward, is to just never use the D20 again. Maybe it was just a combination of D20 with Book of Virtues. I don't know. All I know for a fact is I'm pretty peeved about losing all that money. If the run was in a scarier spot, I'd be very upset. Thankfully, the run's in a pretty good spot, so I'm only slightly upset. What you got? I mean, the spectral tears actually don't do anything for me, but appreciate you. Blood clot is some slight damage up. Present could literally turn into anything, and I could actually bring present. Okay, I'm theory crafting here. I could bring present into the curse room and get a curse room item, like Guppy's collar, which is cool, except that it doesn't really help me too much. No, wrong button. That's not who I wanted. That's not who I wanted at all. It doesn't really help me much, because the chances of us getting 3 Guppy items, slim to none. So it doesn't do much for me. Try to blow this up. Brother, do they all break in one bomb now? Do they all break in a single bomb now? That's not very nice. In fact, I would venture so far as to say that's particularly rude. It's decidedly unnice. And I'm not really a fan of it. You guys gotta open your gaping maws. These guys, any of these enemies that have like a timer associated with them are just heck on earth for greedier mode. Please, oh my god. It's too much. It's too much for the human mind to comprehend, unfortunately. And now he's giving me a pouty face because he's upset about it. I'm upset about it too, brother. You're literally gonna be here till the very last wave, huh? I had a feeling you might. There we go. We got him. Boss wave coming up next. Again, we're still very strong. It's all gonna come down to the Ultra Greed fight. And we knew it was, right? You knew it had to. You knew that it had to. The fire from this still seems very good. It does seem very strong, and it's piercing, which is awesome. We don't currently have... Do we have piercing shots? I don't think we do. Hello, is there an enemy here I should be worried about? Ah, you. Yes, I'm familiar. Man, we could use immunity to explosions. We're not going to get it, but we could have used it. Yes, hello, sir. Yes, I'm familiar. Yes, I'm familiar. Deal with the devil. Do we want to go for it? I'm a little nervous about my HP. Please, button, stay there. I don't remember if it does, but please stay there. Please stay there. Please, please, please. I would appreciate it. It does. Okay. It does stay there, which is very nice. They didn't have to do it. Dude, the soul is out of control! And I already saw what's in here, so I didn't even need to do that. Okay. Silly me. Well, I was a dummy and I blew up the thing. Yeah, I didn't really do myself any favors here. Anything I buy is going to put us at too low of money to afford anything else, so I think what I'll do instead is our best chance of getting an item I actually might potentially want is to play this guy. Yo, 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 thank you. Celtic Cross. Not really what I'm looking for. The damage up is cool and everything, but not really what I'm looking for. And here, I mean, none of these do anything for me. We'll take... Member card has appeared in the basement. Just kidding. Apparently that does something for me. It's fine. All right, let's try our best, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be tough. We are probably going to get exploded upon many a time. I don't remember a whole bunch of this fight, but at least we had a chance to... We're getting a chance to face him, which is good. It's good practice at the end of the day, if nothing else. If nothing else, it'll be some sweet, juicy, delicious practice. Here's a question. Do you even worry about trying to hit him with the flames in this one? Or do you just... Let's see how much they do. I feel like I'm just going to end up... I feel like I'm just going to end up causing myself more harm. Okay. Don't like that our tiers are yellow and his are also yellow. Yeah, I feel like we're just going to end up causing ourselves more harm. Stay away from me. Thank you. I think we're just going to cause ourselves more misery than anything else. If we try to get the fire in there as well. So let's just be happy with what we got. See if we can get him with some blue fires, you know. We have one fire that looks like a small cube. I don't know what that one's doing. Please don't open the floodgates. All right. The Mines of Moria have opened up. That's okay. It's okay. Actually not bad. We've managed that surprisingly well. I'm somehow also not exploding to all of these things. Now, I will say, I remember why I hate fighting this guy, because, golly, does he have some HP. Fire him. You're fired, apprentice. Apprentice.jpg. But again, we've got an entire array of beautiful fires surrounding us. These coins could hurt. They do physical damage. And so I don't know if my little lovely surrounding fires will protect me from them nearly as safely. He's going to try to heal. He's going to try to heal. We don't want him to. Okay, he's about halfway, which is good, but it's not actually halfway because we got a phase 2, right? Give me my fires back. Okay, the fire definitely saved my life from taking some damage there. I'm appreciative. I mean, maybe it's doing okay damage. I can't tell. It is piercing shots. So maybe that's valuable to us. Like, especially during this right here. The fire seems very valuable to me. Okay, unfortunately, he's chained together 2 Black Friday deal buster door openings back to back, and I don't like him for that. Okay, yeah, I think the fire actually has its uses for us. The fire's got some uses. For crowd control, make sure we're always at full. He's getting pretty low, and I haven't taken a single hit yet. I think it's a testament to this run and not to anything I'm doing. But remember, phase 2 is where things actually start to get kind of terrifying. Okay, it's phase 1. It's phase 1. Phase 2, not a great start. He jumps. He drops explosions. He jumps, he drops explosions. Okay, all of his stuff explodes. But we do kind of be melting him. It is hard to deny that we do kind of be melting him. We do kind of be melting. Let's go, baby! Easy peasy. Also lemon, also squeezy. Vade Retro and Soul Locket have both appeared in the basement. Let's freaking go. All right, and I get to donate a whole 6 cents to the greed machine at the end. How exciting. Dude, what is that pulsating fire surrounding me? What do you do? I have no idea what you do, but I'm happy you were here for this. I'm happy you guys were here for it too. Hey, thanks for playing, guys. That's why we did all those rerolls at the beginning, by the way, to make sure you get a run you can actually win. And we did, in fact, happen to get a run that we could actually win. I'm glad we did that instead of attempting or trying instead to force a victory out of nothingness. Big sad. And that's going to be greedier mode for Bethany. So all Bethany now needs is Hush Fight, which I don't really feel like doing anytime soon. So I think what we might do instead next, just to break it up, we've done like 4 Bethany runs in a row. So I think we'll go back to Isaac. And we'll try to do a little bit of exploration on that new, some of that new. We'll try to do that new secret path. Because I believe by maybe getting to the end of it, we could unlock these new characters as well, and then we can try them out. So, just trying to get some good variety. Let's not forget, we have new challenge runs as well, I believe. We should have like 5 new challenge runs somewhere down here, I believe. Let's see. Okay, very rude of you. We have... oh, a bunch, but I can't even see that far down because I've only unlocked Scatman, Bloody Mary, and Baptism by Fire. Maybe we'll do those eventually. I don't know. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider showing some support, liking, commenting, subscribing. Help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.